Let's imagine my client came in with this beautiful shorter cut here, this like long bob, and she's wants to add some color to it, some lightness to it. She's like, I don't really know what I want. I trust you. And aren't those the best clients? They're like, I trust you. Do whatever you want. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm looking through here, and even before we started this, I'm not really sure exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm probably gonna fall into my old ways of like doing one of my like go-to patterns, which pretty much looks good on everybody, no matter what length or hair type. It's just gonna look great. So I am going to do a quick look on this here to brighten her up. I'm not trying to make her blonde, but just to get in the summer vibe kind of thing. And I love these bangs too, so I'm gonna show you how I would go about lightening those up just a little bit too. In the back here, you can see she's got a lot of layers. They're a little bit on the longer side. So there's a lot to think about here. Some shorter pieces under here. It's like, do I color them? Do I not color them? Do I just focus on the top? So you're gonna see me kind of work through this and figure it out along the way as I use what I know works from experience, and like we'll just, you know, maybe pray to the color gods a little bit together and see how it turns out. All right, here we go. I did a horseshoe section here, so you can see it comes around the top of the parietal ridge, straight across here. I did square it off here, just felt like the right thing to do. So she has this cool mohawk section, again, on this side. I have the entire underneath here. I didn't want to section it into like 4 sections or anything. This is enough. Her hair is short, and I'm not going to go and color all these little hairs under here because the sun's not really going to hit that anyway, so what's the point really? So let's in the mindset of less is more, let's do less and charge more. All right, so I'm on this side here, the model's left side. I can do whatever I want around here. If you really wanted to brighten the face, you could, but she might put her hair back like that, and that's cool. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and create a diagonal back section. We love our diagonal back sections because they are very forgiving with everything that we do. You know, if we were to paint a line in here, it's gonna naturally diffuse itself, so I love how that always works in our favor. I'm gonna take this section here, I'm gonna scoop out a nice slice. We're gonna keep this nice and bold, but we also wanna make sure that we maintain a lot of that natural color, that natural depth. Go ahead and tease this up. You can see I've been here before with this one. We've done this before here. So this will help lighten it to that next level. Pop that underneath. Hold it on an awkward angle so that you can see. I'm not gonna bring it very, very high. I just wanna brighten this up a little bit, tip it out. There we go. Don't overthink it, don't overpaint it. You don't need to. I know a lot of you wanna keep painting up there and you wanna go, I just want a little more, a couple more times. Then you're like, oops, what did I do? And that's why we end up keeping it go higher and higher and higher. Before we know it, it's too far and it's a big line. And that's why I wanna try to stop painting before we get to that point. Drop that down. I'm gonna take another diagonal back here, but more of a pivot. You can see here, and I'm pivoting a little bit. Clip that out of the way. Take a wider section. I'm taking about a half moon scoop. Looks like it's a little thick of a section, so I'm gonna lighten that up a bit. Like that. Push those lower hairs out of the way. If that gets in, if these strays get in your way, just knock them out with a clip. Really focus on saturating the tips. And then pull it up. Doing it a little heavier towards the face, tapering down. It's gonna give us that natural cascade of brightness from the face to the back. lightly folding it so I don't push away any of the product into the places where I don't want it. And this is nice too because we are going on this bit of a diagonal, so this is also going to veil over and help it all blend as well. So I move to the back of the head here. I'm going to take another wide diagonal. Clean up that section a little bit. Tease that out of the way. Grab my dirty board. Go ahead and saturate from the middle of that section. And then pulling it up higher point toward the top of the section, tapering down. So now we're to the back here. Now it's up to you if you actually want to do any more here. I'm gonna do one more. What I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna take a V section here. And I'm gonna do one here, and that will complete the back. This is me thinking on the fly. So I hope you like it. There's just gonna be a small connector area so that it drops down here and maintains that brightness all the way around. Getting a little higher towards the front of the section, at the top of that V, and saturate the rest. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and start from the front and come back around on the other side. When I'm done with that, I'll put you back on the top when I start to pull down that section. I got my first row of foils around the head here, under the round of the head, so that's all I need for down there, because I'm gonna keep this natural depth. It's gonna be incredible. Now we're at the front here, this bit of a curtain bang. It's already got some lightness to it, but I want to make sure that it matches the lightness that we're going to add to the side. So what's cool is that it already got these little bits of caramel here mixed in throughout the head. So it's going to look multi-dimensional when we're done. It's going to be really great. I don't want it to be super bright in the face frame here. So what I'm thinking is, watch me think through this. This is what I actually did in the salon. I'm going to do a bunch of baby lights. Keep it nice and simple. Brighten it up, but nothing too in your face. So I'm gonna work through this section here, this whole section, with baby light weaves. What do you think? See what happens. Okay, I did a whole bunch of foils here, back to back baby light weaves, so it's gonna have a lot of brightness but a lot of softness to it at the same time. And when I got to the point here where it was becoming even more of a V, I started cutting across here. That way I'm gonna make sure I capture the entire section without working up in a very awkward way. So this way it should fall really nice and naturally. And I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like. I'm sure you're with me on that. All right, so now as we're on the top here, we're gonna finish this off very, very simply. Since we did diagonal backs here on the side to add some brightness and some nice blended dimension, we're gonna add some more blended dimension on the top here. Split down from the natural part, I'm just gonna work back all the way through in this section here with diagonal backs. So this will be my first one. I'll probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 4. So 3 to 4 back-to-back diagonal backs here. And just I'll follow the same suit as, clean this up so I can show you before I go rogue and just do it all off camera here. All right, so I've got this section here. I'm going from about the middle of the foil here, and I'll do the same on the opposite side. That's why it's going to cover all this. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. It's going to add that overlay of dimension there. I'm going to scoop out a half moon section here. So it comes to a bit of a point there, a bit of a point there on that side, and slightly chunkier in the middle here. I'm going to go ahead, whoop, that dropped out here. That's going to happen sometimes with the shorter hair, and that could just be because it's part of the bangs, and that's quite all right. You don't need to fight it. So if it falls out, it falls out. That fell out a little bit, and that's okay, because that will be a natural supporting dimensional piece. Now with this, I'm not worried about going all the way up to the roots, but I want to go a little higher because this is the top. So what I can do is I can always take my comb here, press it behind it, hold that tease out of the way, which will give me some more breathing room to pull up the lightener just a little bit closer to the tease. Got a little bit in there, that's okay. A little bit higher on the face side, taper down a little bit, and then saturate. And at this point, you know the pattern that I'm going to take all the way back. Just going to take another diagonal back behind it. Do the same thing, probably 1 or 2 more. And then I'm going to leave the rest out for that natural dimension. I'll do the other side the same way. And then I'll be back and show you the end result. And it's going to be amazing. Or it's going to be terrible. Well, we're going to see it either way. So hang on. We're back with the finished result of this lob here. I think it came out really awesome. I mean, it's spicy. It's got some spice to it, right? This super bright fringe here. I love it. It's got a lot of dimension, pops of brightness, still maintains the overall brunette and lived-in qualities. But I just love the way you get these little flecks and flicks of brightness there. I'm excited how this came out. And yeah, I'm digging. I hope you are too. All right, see you next time.